Good evening. Welcome on in to the evening edition of From Day One. We return to the subsit already in progress.
In the next 6 weeks or so that it might be a date, but of course, just based on that.
Sorry, I had to.
Any information from the city regarding the
No, Your Honor, generally the orders request that the defense counsel reschedule because they have the ability to communicate with the clients about the evaluation. We asked that this case be continued for Mr. Banks to have his scheduled evaluation. And so far, with the last order being entered in December, it just
So it sounds like they're
it's
trying to get him a
set
competency
for
hearing and he doesn't want to go.
All right, anything to add, Mr. Smith?
I've been assigned as Mr. Elbank's attorney, but it still doesn't pop.
Well, Mr. Banksell, what we're looking at is the evaluation hasn't been done yet. The last time we talked about court order, and the preference was for you to do it out of custody instead of in custody. You're still in that same.
What don't you understand about free will and free sanctity of mind?
Well, I understand that. We've talked about this before, that you're ordered to do the evaluation. You have a couple of options. You can do it out of custody or you can do it in custody. You agreed last time that you're out of custody. Is there a change to that agreement?
Yeah, there have been changes.
Okay.
After you finish doing what you're doing, so
I'm done.
you're done?
Yes.
So is it my turn?
Welcome to go.
Okay, welcome
Here
to
we go.
All right, I'm giving notice of case number 24-2010-8931. Since you don't want to listen to me, Honorable, you don't want to listen to documents, I have here a statement that's been published. Oh, can I give copies? My bad. I don't want to scare y'all. Because I'm an
too bad.
honorable man. I'm not trying to hurt anybody.
Yeah,
But I
you're
gotta get my
definitely
point
not
across.
honorable.
Offer of proof.
Yes, it's an offer of proof.
Tell us what you want to give to everybody.
This is a declaration of independence, letting my political will be known.
I was going to say
Don't
declaration of
have
war.
any interest in that. I'm not a beneficiary to these proceedings. You just want to tap into my blood and my resources and
Your blood?
drain me. I'm not accepting it. So
Vampires.
I've instituted civil proceedings against you now, Miss.
So wait a minute, Mikey. We have the Cullens here? Vampires, you said? Why not? I guess he wants everyone to tap into his veins and his blood and his money, as he said.
Megan, I would like to get her name. You should be served within a week. I'm gonna add him, add her. Y'all don't want to listen?
Did you do this last time?
No. This has been public. Yeah, this is something new. So can I give you all a copy?
I'll defer to you whether okay with
There you go.
Thank you.
Summon. Oh, it's public. It's not a problem for the city
Public in his mind, right?
and for yourself. All right. So the next step, if you
Dude, even I'm a lawyer and I know do not walk into the well unless you wish to die.
want to continue, what I'll do is every state official who wishes to continue, when I bring this federal matter, there will be no excuses, no reliance on, I didn't know, I didn't understand. You tried to rape this man's individual free will. I'm not having it. So that's all I have to say.
Did the idiot say that he wants to rape a man's free will? Did I really hear the moron that correctly? Please, I'm certainly hope for the love of freak that wasn't the words in question, but knowing substance, it could very much well be. Oh, now you don't want to speak. Your Honor, quick, before he speaks.
You can continue on as you please, but I'm telling you, you're not free from the consequences.
So, Mr. Banksell, you have a second?
No, I'm pretty much finished, but I'll be respectful.
That still leaves us where we're at before. I understand if you want to bring proceedings, you have a right to do that. Right?
Like a
Where
moron.
it leaves us still is you're ordered to do this competency evaluation.
No one has the authority to order me to do anything.
Well,
For what reason? What proof?
For what reason? I'm going to arrest your ass.
It's there in a court order. And again, the situation that you're in is you have to either engage in that out of custody, which you agreed to last time, or what we can do is
Or
find
we
that
can
you're not
just arrest your
complying
ass.
with the conditions of release, and then the bail order, and then you have to engage in that evaluation in custody. It is still one moment, it is still very much my preference that you engage that out of custody. I don't think that there's any reason that you need to be in custody to do the evaluation. But one of the reasons that you would have to do it in custody is if you refuse to do it out of custody.
Tell me, why do I have to see your people for an evaluation?
Because I clicked the
Well,
you have
that's
to
something
button.
in a conversation you can have with Mr. Smith, and we talked a little bit about.
No, it has to be.
One moment, Mr. Banks, I'll give you a chance. So you have the right to present evidence about the competency, the status of competency if there's a disagreement about the report. You have to engage in the evaluation that's been ordered.
Okay, so who's here to compel you to perform according to my trust res?
Nobody. None.
You're asking about who else could assist you in getting an alternative.
Nada.
No. I'll do this. I'll do this.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, I forgot. I've filed this too. Let me make
Yeah,
this a
you
part of
forgot,
it.
all right.
I can kind of see it from here. I think that's already been filed in the court. So let me.
No, not this. You know what it is?
Well, I see the seal, so I guess it looks a little bit.
Yeah, because my court runs on the same seal that's yours. No, that's not the same.
different. All right. You can bring it up.
You don't get a court, sir.
This is a choice of law, living trust law.
Oh, sweet
I
Jesus.
just created that. Buddy.
Thank you, Miss Bryant.
Okay. Only the flag and the seal.
I agree with you. Sweet Jesus.
So we're gonna see, because we're gonna enforce contracts. You want to enforce yours on me? We're gonna see. We're gonna see if the republic and the law is real.
All right. So,
It
Mr.
is.
Banksell, the decision that we're talking about today, you're ordered to engage in the out of custody evaluation. One second, what we're looking at is, I haven't had any information, and you remember what this was like? I assume you remember what this was like several months ago, that the evaluation wasn't engaged in, and the conditions of bail were met. Recall that?
Keep creating evidence against yourself, man. It's fine.
All right, well, certainly all of that's in the court record. Whether you want to agree with recalling those events or not. But we're at the position where if we're gonna do that again, then the conditions of release says we need to be amended and we need to be back in custody so you're engaging that evaluation.
Okay.
Last time we were here, you agreed,
Please, Your Honor.
under what you described as duress,
Okay.
that you would engage in that evaluation out of custody. And I want to make sure you're still on that same page, that you're
Okay.
agreeing, although it's something you don't want to do, and you're.
And it's going to be public. The evaluation has to be public, because I don't trust you private individuals, because look at what you're doing.
Yeah, they're running a court case. Are you freaking that dumb? Mikey, you there? Mike, we think we might have lost Mike here. Give me just 1 second. Let me see if I can get him back. Mikey. Come on, don't tell me your Discord dropped, Mike. Huh? Yes, Mikey?
Froze up on me. Am I back?
Yeah, Mikey, I think I've got you. Do you have about where that was in that
Exactly,
case?
Katie. It was going so well. It was going so well.
Eh,
All right.
sometimes even computers are like,
I don't
dude,
know where.
that's dumb.
Everything was fine, and it just left on me.
I think you're about a little more than halfway through that
This
court
is outrageous.
appearance.
Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, please, or I'm going to have to get Bingo out here to go, that's outrageous. And note, that wasn't Bingo, that was just me saying it. I don't do a good Bingo, sorry. For those wondering, Bingo, of course, being the little sister to Bluey from the Australian kid show of that same name. All right, Mikey, just take your time. If we can get it back, we can get it back.
I assume you wrote this like several months ago that the evaluation wasn't engaged in and the conditions of bail were met. Recall that?
Keep creating evidence against yourself, man. It's fine.
Yeah, it's about a minute back, but we're still good. We
Certainly
can
all
go
of
from
that's
there.
in the court record. Whether you want to agree with recalling those events or not. But we're at the position where if we're going to do that again, then the conditions of release simply need to be amended and we need to be back in custody so you're engaging that evaluation.
I really had to finish this because it gets
Yeah,
so much
Mikey.
worse. It
Oh,
really
it
gets
gets
ugly.
worse.
It's fun.
You know
Okay.
me.
Last time we were
You
here,
know me.
we
When
agreed-
things
we
get worse,
agreed
I like it.
Under what you described as duress,
Okay.
that you would engage
We
that
described as
evaluation
you
out of
being an
custody.
idiot.
And I want to make sure you're still on that same page, that you're
Okay.
agreeing, although it's something you don't want to do, and you're
And it's going to be public. The evaluation has to be public. Because I don't trust you private individuals because look at what you're doing.
Mr.
Yeah, they're
Smith,
running a court case.
Part of that order is he can engage in the evaluation and be there, and then really that's between however that evaluation goes between, one second, between you, between Mr. Smith, and it's between the evaluator.
Oh, prepared to get frustrated.
That's something I can't make a decision about whether it's public or not. This is your private information. So you're gonna have to leave it up to the evaluator. If you want to somehow publicize this or have somebody looking at it, that's your decision in combination with the evaluator, okay?
It's my turn now?
Yep.
Okay. So again, I need to assess why it has to be your people because I've experienced this before. I've already had one independent and you are rejecting that. So tell me why this specifically has to be your people. Because hold on. Because your person can tell me to my face and write down this and that and the third, and then report and say, oh, he's suffering from psychotic disorder, NOS, not otherwise specified, yada, yada, yada. So that's the problem.
No.
So if we can get an independent party,
Yada yada yada.
then
Yes.
yeah, I will consider it. But no, I'm not seeing your people.
You don't get that
You
choice,
were gonna
dear.
get your own private evaluation.
And I provided it for the
You were
court.
going to use that instead, and the court said that was fine, but you haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I provided the proof.
No, you didn't, sir.
Mental evaluation.
You're an idiot.
The last time we were in court. You don't have it
I
now?
wanted a new one.
Who wanted a new one?
You need one that's contemporary. A couple of things. One,
Others, we don't want one from 1975.
the other experiences you have, I want to be clear again, that this is not any sort of restoration evaluation. It's not sending any sort of order of restoration. It's not any order that requires medication. Nothing about a blood draw,
Please
anything like
do all that.
Can you give me 48 hours to inspect all paperwork, all contracts that is supporting the transaction?
One second. Let me finish. We'll get back.
We can give you 48 seconds.
And all this is speaking of something. There's no,
We're not going to give you no 48 hours.
there's no treatment, medication, nothing. Okay, so I want to be clear about this evaluation. The authority is the statute that provides that Washington State Health Services can provide these evaluations by court order. You are welcome to submit one. Mr. Smith has talked to you about that. The court filed in public. You, I think in the past, gone to the court, gotten files or copies of the files. They're all there. Where I'm left with is something that you just said is you will not engage in this evaluation that's been ordered.
Because I don't have a reason why. Why?
Because you're ordered to do it
Because
out
I
of
clicked
custody.
Who
the
has
Y
the order?
button.
Tell me what reason, what authority does that?
Mr. Banksdale. This is.
That's all you have to tell me is where the authority comes from.
Mr. Banksdale, we've gone over this. If you'd like to copy that out of custody order, that orders the evaluation, I can give you that. And it goes over. The problem is, if we leave here, or not leave here, if we can't get to the point where you agree that you'll engage, even if it's under duress and something that you don't want to do in this out of custody evaluation, the only option that I have is to amend the conditions of release, set bail, and then you'll engage in it in custody.
I've already given my declaration of political separation. You're free to do whatever. Notice has been put in the living trust for protection with the Sheriff's Department, with the U.S. Marshals, and the Police Department. So that makes their departments liable.
No,
So
it doesn't.
whatever orders, paperwork you want to push through, if they want to put themselves on the line to defend you, then so be it. But I have made my will as a man. I'm
As a
a
moron?
reasonable man,
No,
not
you're not.
violent. I don't talk. But what you're trying to do, what you're doing to compel me to do something that I do not wish to do as an ordinary man,
Loser.
that's unacceptable, man. That
Guess
enrages
what?
me.
It's quite
I'm willing to
acceptable.
call mutual combat since we can't settle it on paper. Let's
Mutual
settle it
combat.